What's going on, everybody? It is Wolfman here with Wolfman Rants 411. We are going to do a special video today. You can tell by the formatting and what it says. It says Wolfman Rants 411 shorts right above my head. We are going to go through videos that are a minute and less, and some are happy, some are sad, some will pull your heartstrings, and some will just make you mad. And we are going to get that started. Let me know if you like this format. Feel free to email us if you'd like, wolfmanrants411, as it says up there, at gmail.com. So it's wolfmanrants411 at gmail.com. And let me know what you think about different ideas, different things you'd like to see on this channel, because I am doing this channel for you. That's right. And it's a hobby of mine. It's something fun I like to do. However, we are done with that. So let's get started before it takes too long. Let's move into this first thing, shall we? This first one right here is going to be super awesome also. Hold on here. There we go. This first one is super awesome. Just kidding. If you've watched any of my videos from a long time ago, like the very first one on this channel, I ranted about a police officer that was not quite doing what they should be doing as a police officer. I really think this guy did the same too. Let me know what you think, if this police officer actually did do a good job or not. Let's take a listen.
You don't have that authority yet.
Why can't we rent this?
Okay? You don't have the authority yet. It's that simple.
That's further down the line.
I said no.
When was that filed?
I didn't ask you. I'm not talking to you. You need to move away from me. You are a disgrace in my...
All right. Right there. Upset the crap out of me, right? A police officer telling somebody else they are a disgrace. That bald head guy right there needs an attitude adjustment.
my eyes.
Ditto, brother. You know what? As a Marine, you should have been better prepared.
As a Marine.
Jump in my shit and see what happens.
I am.
As a Marine, you should have been
I'm
better
right
prepared.
here in your shit.
As a Marine,
That cop right there should be fired for that, because cops, police officers need to be de-escalating a situation, not escalating it. Woo, I bet you my watch says my heart is racing.
you should have been better prepared. You don't come to me and tell me I'm a piece of shit for
You
pointing out
are.
the truth.
You
For
are
pointing out the
exactly-
truth.
I think a lot of people in the city feel the chief should be removed.
I will not back down. I stand by what I say.
You think you
He stands by what he said. I stand beside saying, you know, dude, you, Mr. Anybody know who this guy is? I'd like to see if I can get a hold of this police department here. What police department is this?
lost your temper, or you think that's okay?
I was not happy. Yes. Do I say it's okay? Probably.
Bro, the way
Probably. Listen here, Tubby. I'm sure you don't mind that, because you're just, calling everybody else things too. You do not belong in the police. You do not belong in the police department at all. You don't. That's not your place. You should be. You've clearly been there long enough and been corrupt enough that you should not be at the police department anymore. That is my humble opinion. That is what I feel. That's it.
he was talking all calm to that reporter, he could have talked like that to these people, and he got very mad with that Marine. Was like, as a Marine, you should have been better prepared.
All right, next up is going to be this one right here. This one's cute. I like this one, and I am going to be so in trouble for playing this. But it reminds me so much of what my daughter might say. Watch this.
So I said, you should have just gave him your sister's number, right?
Oh, I give him 3 middle fingers? Don't fucking reach this number again.
Hey, Bert, we're going to have to censor that. I don't think she can say that.
That's really good.
I love the laugh and the look after she said that. Freebird! I don't think we can say that. I think that's amazing. One more time for the people in the back.
So I said, you should have just gave him your sister's number, right?
Oh, I give him 3 middle fingers? Don't fucking reach this number again.
Hey, Bert, we're
Now that was cute. I like that. All right, next up, we're going to move to the next shorts. Oh, and before we do, let me know in the comments down below if you think that this was funny and we should do more of things like this. So like, share, and subscribe, and let's move on. This one here is going to pull at your heartstrings just a little bit, just because. So to keep the context, this girl's brakes failed. She's a pregnant woman, and she says, I cannot die today. Just listen.
If you don't turn, you're going to go into a lake.
Deputies jumped into action, catching up to the runaway car they say was traveling at about 30 miles per hour on a dark rural road southeast of St. Louis.
How would you feel if you were not able to stop and your car just keeps. Have you ever ran into that problem before? Like your car just doesn't stop and just keeps rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling. Like what would you do? Like I don't know. This gets even worse though, because she's not just ending down a road. She's actually heading for a fatality if she doesn't get stopped. So listen here.
Brake lights were illuminating and she was not slowing down.
Deputy Tyler Coffey was driving right behind her. He conducted a
Now, if you ever ran into a situation like this, she has her four ways on. She is actually trying to say, I have something wrong.
maneuver called a rolling roadblock.
Once I got in front of her vehicle, slowed down.
I'm gonna hit the cop! I'm gonna hit him!
And then her bumpers met mine, and slowly we came to a stop.
It all happened so quickly, the driver, who is not being identified, did not realize deputies were trying to help her stop.
I didn't mean to, I swear the
No,
car
they
went
know. Hey,
stop.
ma'am, it's okay. They know.
The driver and her dog, who was in the car, were both unharmed, and deputies say there was very little damage to either car.
Now, that is a video that I think is totally awesome. That was a super awesome video. Sure enough, it sure was. It was awesome. She got saved. She got stopped, and all was fine. She didn't end up in the lake like they thought she would had she not had officers around her to help her out and calm her down also for that situation. Super awesome, super awesome, especially after that last video. Kudos to the police officers in this town for doing the best they could to get this lady some help. That's super awesome. Now, what do you think of that video? Throw it in the comments down below and give me a like and a subscribe so we can keep doing this in the future. Next up, this next video. This one here says your thoughts. I'm not really sure. Mental health care, alpha male. I'm not really sure. I can't remember what this one was about. Let's see.
I would love to be a stay-at-home mom. I would love to be a homemaker and a wife. I would love to be able to live on a homestead and go milk my cow and take the eggs out of the chicken coop and have one baby in the belly and on my hip and another toddler coming behind me. That's like my dream, but I can't fucking do that because the way the economy is set up is I'm forced to work. I'm forced to get an education, a higher education, a college degree in order to make enough money that I can be financially independent and afford my own home or my own rent or my own gas or my own groceries, my own insurance. And it's extreme.
All right, so she's talking about what it's like to be a traditional mom, like stay-at-home mom. That's kind of what she would like to do, but she's stuck in a society where men and women have to work to survive, and if you don't work, you're just living off the system and you don't get anywhere. That's pretty much what she's saying. So she's trying to show this young lady that it's great to try to achieve things like being a traditional parent, for example.
Extremely difficult to do that, and it's very isolating as a woman when you have to do all of that all on your own and you can't find somebody that you can outsource some of those chores and financial responsibilities like you would with a spouse.
That's what she's saying, is that it's so hard as a single parent, and I also am a single parent, so I totally get this, that it's hard to find time to do anything different because you have, I work, I come home, and I have my kids I have to deal with, and then, thankfully they're getting older and they help out. So then I try to get in here and do these videos, and I can only have so much time doing videos because I'm gone, X amount of hours a day, and it's hard. And if I had a partner and like she had a partner and, people just had a spouse or somebody to help out, then it could take some of the burden off. And I wouldn't have to work so many hours to make everything work and for us to have a great life. I could split that up with a spouse and we could have a better, easier, less stress-free life. And the world's just not going that way for us.
So no, being a single working woman absolutely sucks. It's the worst thing ever. I hate it. I would go back to the 1950s in a second just so I wouldn't have to deal with this shit.
Right on, right on. Totally understand that. Totally get it. I feel the same way. It's, yeah, and I'm not obviously a woman, but a single dad, a full-time single dad is definitely stressful. All right. Under this beanie right here, I have a lot of gray hair. This is just a little bit. I have a lot of gray hair, and I'm going to say that's probably from stress. But you know what? I love the stress. No worries. No biggie. Everything will be fine. Everything will work out. I'm going to keep doing this, and we're going to make it big because big is good. We like good. All right. Next up is going to be this one right here. Female officer pranks man. This is just a 10-second clip, so it goes fairly fast. I'll play it twice so you guys can hear it. So hopefully I can shut up long enough for you guys to do that. Let me turn this up just a little bit more down here. All right. Let's listen to this. Point of view. You challenge the cops to a race.
This female officer was challenged to a race by this man, but she pulled a funny trick to win.
I'm not sure if you caught that or not, but listen to it one more time.
This female officer was challenged to a race by this man, but she pulled a funny trick to win.
I love this video because you can see her right here. She's got her hand on her microphone and she's like, I got one black male running. That was freaking awesome. I love seeing police interact with people in a funny way that just makes everybody laugh. Super awesome. Super awesome. I wish I knew which officer did this because I would love to send an awesome kudos to these people. They have a hard enough job as it is. And then to throw a little bit of awesomeness in there like that, I love it when they just feed into the community. It's beautiful. So what do you think about that? Throw that in the comments down below. What do you think? Hit that like button and subscribe because that is what's making this happen so I can get these videos to you. Next up, we got this one right here. This is 44 seconds. This is not so pleasant. This one here is a young kid who is in the Philippines, in the worst part of the Philippines also, and he is feared to be unalived, not by his own choice. He is feared that something happened to him and that, so just listen.
An American missing from his home in the Philippines, now feared dead, allegedly killed by his kidnappers, according to local police. Elliot Eastman, a 26-year-old aspiring influencer and YouTube vlogger, regularly documented his life, living in, quote, the Philippines' most dangerous area as an American.
Now, for context here, I actually been to the Philippines. I've been to a couple places of the Philippines. I'm not exactly sure where he was. I landed in Cebu, for example, and then I went out to Lanuza. They have an awesome surf place out there, and it's super awesome just to be out there hanging out. And anyways, I don't want to steer too far off course, but it is a super awesome place if you're in the right area. I also went to Cebu and hung out at the bars and did a lot of cool stuff in the city. I love city nightlife, even in other countries, and it was amazing. However, there is some pretty dark locations in the Philippines, and one of them is where this gentleman here is.
People coming here to tell my family that there's people that want to kidnap me or they're threatening to kidnap me. But for me, I've been living here, I've been taking this chance.
But authorities now believe Eastman was likely shot while resisting the kidnapping as captors tried to take him away by speedboat. Police say a witness described his body then being tossed into the sea. The official motive for Eastman's kidnapping still under investigation. All right, that tells you right there. Probably not looking good. Have you ever had anything like that happen to you guys? Interested? Throw it in the comments. Hit that subscribe button, and we can share other videos like this. One's a lot more sad. I don't like that one. Prayers to his family. We are big on prayers. I have other channels also that I don't talk about that also deals with prayers, and I love being able to pray for people in the mornings on my way to work. So yeah, let's give this gentleman here a prayer for his family and for himself. Hopefully this is all a misunderstanding. However, it's not seeming that way. Let's see if this next and last one is something even better. I do believe it is, and this is super awesome. It's also about a minute long. It's 59 seconds. So check this out. It's super cool.
How much is it for the sub?
$10.85.
Could you make me 50?
Yeah, in a flash.
Man, what would you do if some guy comes in and says, how much are your subs? Oh, $10.50. I'll take 50 of them, or $10.85 or whatever it was. I'll take 10. I'll take a whole bunch of these things.
Yeah, right.
You for real want 50?
I for real want 50.
All right, yeah, I got you.
All right, man.
What you need 50 subs for, brother?
Feeding the hungry.
Oh, sweet. 50.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I got it. I'll pay for it.
All right, so 10.50. Let's see here. I don't think this is going to do. What do you say? 10? Wasn't it 10.85 or 10.50? Right? Let's just say 10.50. So 10.50 times 50 subs. You're looking at $525 in subs. That's what you're looking at. Whoa, do you think about this, what he does next?
I used to be homeless, so I know what you guys are doing.
No, you don't gotta pay, bro. I got it.
I can't pay either, bro.
No, I'm gonna pay, bro.
No, 100%. I see your videos. I know who you are. I love what you do, brother. This is 100% on Jersey Mike's and on my store.
Dude.
I can't let you pay. I love what you do.
That is super amazing right there. Super amazing. Jersey John's, was it? Jersey Mike's, excuse me. Jersey Mike's helped out of his own pocket to help feed the homeless people for this guy. So this guy is going around spending his money on gas and everything else to get out there and feed the homeless. And he goes in here to spend his money on that. And the dude at Jersey Mike's is just like, hey, I got you. You've been doing a lot. It's my turn. So super big, super big, huge shout out for Jersey Mike's. And this gentleman here, which is, let me see if I can show you. Doesn't look like I can. Give me 1 second here. Which one is it? I think it's this one. So, nope, that's the wrong one. Windows. Dagnabbit. All right, so that ain't gonna work. Anyhow, I screwed it all up. Dang it. Super awesome. Love it.
Dude, thanks for all. What's this?
This is for a pay it forward to somebody that can use it. I used to be homeless, so I know how it is.
I don't need this though, bro.
It's okay. Give it to somebody that needs it.
Thank you.
Dude, you have some great people in this world when they're like, I used to be homeless and somebody helped me out, and I'm not homeless now, and I have this money. I want to help out the cause that you're doing. You went in here to buy a bunch of subs. The sub place gave them to you for free, and then a homeless guy helps give you money to take care of the homeless people that you're trying to help. Talk about full circle.
No,
Jesus is good.
Pass them out too, man.
You want to help me pass out the food?
Yeah, dude. I'm so down to help you out, bro.
All right.
This is so awesome.
I can't believe you guys had to move, man.
Yeah.
Love you, brother.
And sadly enough, these people, the homeless people, have to move a lot. They get set up. I mean, look at this. Look at the tarps back here. This is these people's homes. You're probably sitting on a couch or on a desk or at work on your phone. You know, there's a lot of positives to your life, I'm sure. And I'm sure there's a lot of negatives also. But I mean, the odds that you have it as bad as these people. And if you do, I'm so sorry that you have to deal with that. I do my best to try to help out the homeless also. So I totally get it. And unfortunately, I haven't been able to do this much recently, but I do hope to get back to it in the near future. However, again, this is super awesome. This was a beautiful video. What do you think about it? Wow, this is supposed to be a 10-minute video, and it turned in almost 20 minutes. This is just crazy. What do you think about all these shorts? I am eager to hear what you got to say. And I know if you've watched the long version of this, where I try to not edit much when I do the long version, so you can see all the bloopers pretty much as they happen. And anyways, let me know what you think about this video, this format, if we should do more of these shorts videos. And yeah, hit that subscribe button too, because I'd love to see you in the next video. Till next time. Peace. I'm Wolfman.